Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm thrilled you took some time out of your day to spend a little bit of time here with me. Today's video is another makeup in review, and what I do in these videos is I go through everything, well, not quite everything, but a lot of the things I have on my face, and I tell you how long I've had it on, and how I think it wore throughout the day. I also zoom in so you can see up close and personal, and you can be the judge to decide how you think it held up throughout the day. So per the usual, I applied this makeup around 6 a.m. and it is currently 5:25 p.m. I did not touch anything up except for my lipstick. I did not touch anything up because frankly, I don't have time throughout the day. I am busy all day long at work and I don't have time to touch up my makeup. I'm doing good to reapply lipstick, but I also don't like to touch it up when I'm filming these videos because I want you to see exactly how these products have held up. So per the usual, we're gonna go through each product. So if you're interested in seeing what I have on my face and what I think about it, hit that subscribe button and here we go. Okay, so if you see me looking this way, it is because I have my big mirror right here so I can really look and kind of tell y'all what I think about what I have on my face. Now, first I like to start with two products that are not on my face, the first being what I have on my nails. And today's nail is no surprise, but another KL polish, and this is called Brick Sidewalk. It's just kind of what I consider to be a brick red color, and I just think it's perfect for fall. It's similar to my lipsticks. I guess if I was trying to match up my lips and my nails, I did a pretty good job, but I love this polish. I love KL polish. I have fallen in love with it. I love the opacity of it. I love how smooth it is to apply, and I just really can't get enough of it. The other thing that I am wearing is a fragrance, and it is Tom Ford White Patchouli. Now let's talk about this. If you do not like patchouli, you are not going to like this scent. I mean, it's in the name. What do you expect? It is a very heavy scent and it is full of patchouli. The one thing I like about this, to me, it screams wintertime. I cannot start wearing this until it gets cold. To me, it's a suffocating scent in the summertime when it's hot. But today, we actually only got up to 62 degrees, which is quite shocking. I don't really know what happened to fall, like what happened to like 70 degrees. But anyway, I'm not complaining because it's not 90 or 100, so that's great. But I have to wear this more when it's cool. I really reach for this a lot more in the winter, not even just in the fall, but the winter. But I wore it today. It stays with you all day. It is a very heavy scent, not for the faint at heart, but it is gorgeous and I love it. Now, let's move on to what I have on my face, and let's start in the order in which I applied it. I first primed my face today with the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I love this primer. I picked it up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so I got it half price. Y'all, I think, and I'm calling it a dupe for the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. I think that these are the exact same product. And I think this is cheaper. I'm pretty sure that this is cheaper than the Marc Jacobs one. I will have to look at that and get back to you on it. But I've kind of been interchanging between those two. Those have kind of been my primers of the moment, and I really cannot tell a difference between the two. I think if I were blindfolded, I definitely would not be able to tell a difference. So I'm loving that. The foundation that I am wearing, now that it has finally gotten cooler, I decided I could break out, and I really honestly don't know why I feel like I can't wear this in the summer. If we have another like hot day, which I'm sure we will because this is Mississippi and it will be 80 degrees in December, I mean, it's just like that. I'm going to break this foundation out and see why it is I think that I can't wear it in the summertime. But this is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation. Okay, so I just dropped it. Okay, fun fact about this foundation. So I had a sample of it that I got, I guess maybe in a Sephora order, and I was doing an Instagram live. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should be. Go over there and follow me. But anyway, I was doing an Instagram live, a get ready with me, and I put this foundation on. I used it, and I was like, the whole time I was putting it on, the whole time I was like, ooh, ooh. I'm doing it with my sponge. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is, no, this just feels like oil going in my face. Gross. This is not for me. Yuck. I don't like it. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking the entire time I am complaining about it. I'm like, this is a no-go. If I wanted to feel like this, I'd put oil on. I mean, it was just going on and on. And then I did a check-in later on that day, and my skin, well, it looks like it looks now. It looked so good, y'all. Like, OMG, so good. And I instantly, I mean, I told my Instagram peeps, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go buy this. Like, I have to buy this literally right now because it's that good. So I think I picked it up. In fact, I think I picked it up in a haul during the Sephora sale back in the spring. So I used it some in the spring, kind of put it up for summer because I just felt like I don't really need any more oil on my skin in the summertime, which I really, like I said, I don't know why I think that. So I've broken it back out and I've been wearing it the past few days. One thing I will say about it, I still don't love applying it, okay? I find it I apply it with a sponge and I find that I don't know, it just doesn't look the best as I'm applying it. Like, you kind of have to, you can't just slap it on. You kind of have to be mindful and look and blend it in, and because it will, it does look, and I don't even know how to describe it, but it does look a little patchy or a little funny if you're not just careful to blend it in, okay? But y'all, it gets better and better the longer you wear it. Like, I'm looking in my mirror right now, and I'm literally wanting to say, dang, I look good. Like, my foundation, and I don't even feel like on camera is doing it justice because I feel like on camera I look a little washed out. But looking in my mirror right here, I'm like, wow, my skin, and I even have like a blemish coming here, but I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, and there goes Finley. I think he's going to bark at something. It looks good. This foundation wears beautifully. Beautifully. If you have dry skin, I don't know why you don't use this. Like, I really don't know why my mother doesn't use this. Like, to me, and it's called the Argan Oil Foundation Fluid, in case I didn't say that earlier. But it is so good. Like, if you, I just can't recommend it enough, and especially in winter when we want to look, and I'm sorry I'm messing with my hair because y'all, it looks really rough today. But that's another side note. But this just, and it feels good. Okay, let's talk about how it feels. So once you apply, it feels good going on the skin as you're applying it, even though I feel like it's a little bit more difficult than some of my others that I can just slap on. Okay, so I buff it in. It instantly just feels good. Your skin, it just kind of sinks into your skin. Like, as I'm looking at it now, it doesn't look like anything is sitting on your skin. It looks like skin. And this honestly is like, see how I've got a little bit of shine down here? This is how I like to look. Lived in, worn in, not like it's makeup, but like it's skin. And so, I mean, I think I need to stop because I've gone on and on, but this is great. Okay, next, concealer. What I concealed under my eyes today was, and this one has seen better days, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Love this concealer. This is one of my all-time favorite drugstore concealers. I really just love it. Can't say enough good things about it. What I set everything with. Okay, so I went in with something that had a lot of oil and hydration. So what did I do? I countered it with my Rimmel Stay Matte. Not really, because I just don't really believe that this is all that matte. Everybody, you know, I don't know, other people might disagree with me. It's called Stay Matte, but I just think it's a great setting powder at the drugstore. You can see I have hit pan on it. I'm going to be needing a new one soon. The packaging is not that great, but for the price, you really can't beat it. And I love setting my under eyes with it. And I did set my under eyes with it today. I warmed up my skin today. The bronzer that I used was the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer. This is a great bronzer. Really enjoy this. You know, it's kind of like that creamy texture. It is, I kind of find this to be more of a neutral bronzer. I don't really find it to pull too red or too cool, but I think that it looks really nice on the skin. You kind of buff it in, it looks really pretty, and I do enjoy using that. For blush, I decided to go with Au Naturel, what I consider to be natural, and this is Dallas, Benefit Dallas. As you can see, it's just a very kind of neutral in color blush, and I just think it's pretty. It's really pretty for this time of year. I enjoy this in the fall and winter. I recently picked it up. I had heard a lot of good things about it, and so far I have not been disappointed by this blush. I have a new to me highlighter on, and I think that this came out in the past and was a limited edition, and then it came out again. They re-released it, and I have to admit I ordered all of them because, I mean, it's Wet n Wild and I needed to get free shipping. So yeah, this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting bar, and yes, they say that this is a limited edition. Mine is in Holly Gold. So it looks like this. It has gold, but then it has kind of like a rose gold star. I just rubbed my brush across all of it, and it's just really pretty highlight. That's what I'm wearing today. It definitely, I mean, I think it still wears pretty good. For some reason, I don't know, highlight does, well, no, I can see it over there too. But I mean, I think it wears, it's definitely not as intense as it was when I applied it at 6 a.m. But I can still see it. And I mean, look there. I mean, I can still see it. And so for drugstore, I mean, hello, don't really think I can say anything bad about it. On my eyes, I of course wanted to do kind of like a fallish, coppery rust colored look. I went in with the Milani Bold Obsessions palette. I love this palette. I like all the Milani shadows. Every time I use them, I'm really impressed by them. I think they blend well, they go on good, and I'm gonna say this color right here, this gold, if you apply this with your finger, wow. It is shocking how intense that gold can be. And I'm looking at my eyes, and I can still see that I applied this shimmer here with my finger this morning. I mean, I can still see that it's shimmery, and I think that that's pretty impressive for a drugstore palette. Like I said, this gold color, spot on. If you want to, you know, let's see. I mean, if you can see it there, I mean, it's just really like, it's crazy how foiled metallic it is for drugstore. It's really shocking, but I love, love, love that. And lastly, on my lip shell, I have been obsessed with this like fall lip look. I've been wearing this one a ton, and I have a few others that I'm kind of changing between, but this is my go-to, which is Maybelline Touch of Spice. And I just really think that if you want a good, and it's easy to wear, but like I was saying, if you want a good fall lipstick, go get your hands on this at the drugstore. I think you can get it for under $5. It's great. But I will say these colors are easier to wear than vampy colors. Like I wore a vampy lip the other day, and I just kind of felt like I was having to watch it and be careful that it wasn't getting everywhere. These aren't like this. These are more, these shades are closer to like the way nudes wear, to where you just slap it on. And I mean, I need a mirror to put it on with, but once I put it on, I really don't have to worry about it going anywhere on my face. It pretty much stays. And I've been very impressed with these types of colors. Love this formula of this Maybelline one. I just think it's great. So I'm going to zoom in and show y'all kind of up close how this face looks, and so you can be the judge of it. But I have to say, I'm looking in the mirror, pretty impressed with everything I have on my face. So we will zoom in. Here we go. Do have some breakup here per the usual. My eyes watering, but around here looks okay. Can see my sunspot. Okay, so all in all, I am pretty impressed with how everything is looking and everything held up. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I would love to have you back here on a regular basis. And as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week, and we will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.